With a common denominator.
And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Let's talk about something important. Put that coffee down.
I'm not here to waste your time.
Everyone has access to the information. We just know how to analyze it better.
Where else you gonna have this much fun?
You the man. You the man.
Todd Father.
Show me the money.
What I've been doing, had to triple my bag. Had to triple my bag. Wow. Had to triple my bag. Wow. Had to triple my bag. Yeah. Had to triple my bag.
60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Well, it's no trick to make a lot of money. All you want is to make a lot of money.
Yo, what's going on, guys? What is going on? Welcome back to another live episode of Learn Crypto. My name is Nick Hellman.
I'm Todd Butterfield.
We are back here live out of the St. Louis, Missouri, having a pretty good day. The time change is not so good, though, man. I get off work, and it's already pitch black, as you can probably see behind us in the window. But, hey, we are here. Some green is going on in the markets as we speak. Bitcoin having a nice green candle, as well as others. We're going to be going over some crypto news, some crypto fundamentals, and the Todd Father, the man with a plan, taking us all to Lambo Land. We'll be looking at a few charts to do some technical analysis. Now, our proprietary software is still aggregating data, so that is primarily going to be offline again tonight's live, so like last night. But hopefully by tomorrow or Thursday, that'll be back up and running so we can continue to make some of these calls. Kind of bad timing as far as we're seeing some runs here. It'd be nice to see when some of these things are getting some sell readings from the software so we can bag up some profits. But we'll see what we can do for you.
Yep.
As of technical analysis, yesterday we remained long on XRP, on Basic Attention Token, on Bitcoin,
XLM.
on XLM, on Ethereum, all seeing continued gains throughout over the night and into today. And right now it is rocking and rolling and moving once again. So let's see what's going on. Of course,
ADA up to 0.082.
there you go. Of course, we'll see what's going on in the chat box as well. But first of all, you need to make sure to smash that like button, share button, and subscribe button. And today, we are going to give away some free coins for you as well. So make sure after this video is over, leave a comment in the comment section below with your Horizon ZEN wallet address, and you are entered to win. We do these coin drawings during the next live show every single time. That way you can see exactly who wins and celebrate with us. We like to try and give something away almost every show to give back to this growing community. So join the Learn Crypto community. Put your thoughts and ideas in this comment section. Have some fun, triple the bags, and let's educate ourselves on the cryptocurrency space as far as the charts with the Wyckoff and Elliott wave method, and as far as fundamentals, which can prove so important for the longevity of some of these projects. You got anything to add, Todd?
Not really. Anxious to go over a few charts and see how this rally transpires overnight.
Perfect.
Nice perk up here. Good timing.
How's Todd's mic sounding with it pointing straight at him like
check.
that? Let us know. If he needs to maybe point it up a little more vertical.
Well,
there you go.
it's kind of a limp brisket tonight.
Oh, limp brisketing. It's like somebody else's subscriber count.
You're too funny.
All right, here we go. The coin market cap. Oh, baby. $221 billion. Bitcoin dominance still sliding a little bit with the massive gains we are seeing in XRP the last few days. Basic Attention Token with the Coinbase listing as Stellar Lumens, Zcash, a lot of these that we've been saying to go long on and been giving finite exact price trades on are continuing to rip and roar higher. And that is not changing right now. Bitcoin is up above 6,500, Ethereum above 221, XRP pushing 55 cents, Bitcoin Cash up to 625. Todd showed a chart yesterday saying that was going to be a pork blaster. It came perfectly out of that accumulation for another $15 or $20 rally. And the list goes on and on. Many of the coins that you guys have been talking about, that we've been talking about, and we have been trading and hodling are turning around here right now. So the biggest winners for today are Bitcoin Cash up 13%, XRP up 8%, Eternal Token up 8%, MOAC up 8%, and Qtum up 7.79%. Obviously, there is a lot bunched up, all up 5%. A lot of familiar names, a lot of coins that we have liked. So shout out to you guys. Congratulations to all the holders. And let's give you some finite price points that maybe you might want to be capturing some gains or doing a trailing stop on some of these projects. Todd, I'm going to throw it to you for a little bit of chart action, and then we'll get into some news.
I got it. I guess still here, I mean, we're having this nice bar here. The software has given us various buy points, most of them at the exact low, basically, which right now is looking pretty good. I'd mentioned last night I thought we could get a rally to 65, 60. Maybe the software would get overbought. We're not there yet. The bear count is that we would stop right here and roll back down. I'd mentioned that last night, so an ABC back down would need to find support at 6,400. So if you did any of these buys, I think you probably would put a stop at break even maybe. I'd hate to see 6,350 again. All the selling that I've been showing you, why price holds, you know, this should be able to release that. So if it doesn't release it with a good rally, then maybe once again we're just going to come back down and stay in this kind of a trading range we've been in. But you've got Ethereum doing really well here. Litecoin's looking better. Ripple, as we know, XLM, ADA. So some of them are digging out here. So I'm enthused, but I guess I'm anxious to see how this rally acts now the rest of the night. I don't really want this to come back and overlap. Really don't want to come back and overlap 6,500. There is some Elliott wave counts. I'm going to go over on a few coins here when we come back. I think I'd mentioned on Ethereum. I know I mentioned a few PCG clients. I didn't really want to see this 202, 204 level overlapped. So we did dig in here 208. And, you know, we could see a rally really up in the 240 level probably. And, you know, that could still be a bearish rally. But, again, I think things are looking good here. I got XLM USD. I did throw some Elliott wave on here. We used to do a lot of Elliott wave in the beginning before the software. But this one worked kind of perfect. This is definitely 5 waves up off the major low coming down through this downtrend line. We did give the buy here when we had this ABC down, showing that at 0.215 or so. And I'm guessing we're doing a 1-2 and starting a wave 3, which would, let's change this chart. I mean, we would have a lot higher objectives if this was a 1-2, another 1-2. The bearish count is this: we're going to be doing a triangle still here, and then have a rally a couple months out. But I think the way it's acting right now, you got to see if this thing has room to run, because this could be the start of something. I mean, we've showed this triangle before off the major highs. So clean that up a little bit. I mean, basically, that was a perfect ABCDE. We'd shown that earlier on XLM. I mean, so this chart so far is looking really, really good. Again, worst case, maybe we mouse sideways here and then have a rally a month or so from now. But I think right now, with this setup, you got to give that one room to run, I think. But it's going to matter, obviously, what Bitcoin does. It's 65, 60 now. So if you're ready, Nick, take it back. And I'm going to go over a few more charts here when we come back. And the software is working on some of the charts, so we'll go over that as well.
Sweet. So the first article I wanted to take a look at is this study, apparently done by scholars, saying that crypto mining consumes more energy than mineral mining. Let's see what we think about that. A recent study by scientific journal Nature Sustainability, published November 5th, reveals that crypto mining consumes more energy than mineral mining to produce the same market value. Well, let's read on, because I think they have some flaws, and I think they're oversimplifying really what's going on here. The scientists reviewed the period from January 1st, 2016 to June 30th, 2018, and found that mining of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Monero consumed an average of 17, 7, 7, and 14 megajoules to generate $1 respectively. Okay. In comparison, mining aluminum, copper, gold, platinum, and rare earth oxides consumed 122, 4, 5, 7, and 9 megajoules to generate the same value. These findings indicate that mineral mining with the expectation of aluminum and some oxides draw less energy than crypto. That's all good and grand, okay, so maybe people are going to say, well, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin mining is super inefficient then, has a massive carbon footprint. And, here's proof right here, because mining gold is apparently less energy conducive than Bitcoin, right? Not really. The reason I say that this is oversimplified is because once you mine 1 Bitcoin, what do you have to do with that? It's done. It's generated, it's in your wallet, and it's ready to be used, sold, traded, used for merchandise, whatever it may be. For gold, the mining process is 1 out of 10 steps. Once you mine it, then it has to be cleaned, then it has to be sent to a processing plant, then it has to be sent to a smelting lab where they put it down in bars, gold coins, etc., and then it's got to be sold on in a coin store or a gold and silver shop. So if you add the mining fees, so they are slightly less energy conducive than Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Monero, sure, just for the mining. But the amount of energy that is needed to refine and use these precious metals dwarfs that of Bitcoin and Ethereum. Somebody down here does also agree with me. However, U.S. clean energy expert Katrina Kelly later challenged those predictions, stating that the debate was oversimplified. Kelly noted that Iceland, for example, mostly relies on renewable sources of energy, meaning that Bitcoins mined there would have a neutral carbon footprint. So she's going with the effect that you can mine Bitcoin with hydropower, solar power, etc. And really, to mine gold, it all has to be fuel and electricity because you're having to power these massive machines. And she's saying even if you just look at that, Bitcoin still has the edge. I'm taking it a step further and saying in order to use that gold, that aluminum, that silver for its purpose, the amount of energy that is necessary for precious metals in order to refine them, smelt them, house them, and sell them massively dwarfs the monetary system of cryptocurrencies. And then if somebody wants to compare the current fiat infrastructure, how much electricity do you think they use to print all this money, then to distribute the money, then to run the monetary policy we know as central banks? You know, they got to pay all those workers, they got to have all these branches open, etc. And if you start to look at those numbers, you'll see just how much more efficient the cryptocurrency ecosystem really is, even if you are using the outdated proof-of-work system, which still has proven to be the most secure and the most effective way for cryptocurrencies as of now. And what do we got going on in the chat box? We got a lot of people happy that we're seeing some green. We got a couple people talking about various projects. Shout out to JBG Whistler, Johnny M. Cool, Lamey J's in the building, English Chit Chat, Red 5 Golf, and the list goes on and on. Welcome back to Learn Crypto, guys. I'm glad you guys are here. Clifford Chapman says, diversify, guys. Gold, silver, real estate. There you go. Diversification is key. Also, generating multiple sources of revenue is the way to generate wealth. That means I know you go to your day job, but find a way to generate other sources of revenue, whether it's investing in stocks, investing in cryptos, having real estate projects, maybe having a side gig, writing some blogs, maybe signing up over at learncrypto.io as an affiliate. So any course sold with your affiliate link, you'll actually make $30 per course sale. So that's another separate source of revenue that you can get going as well.
No doubt. I do have the software here at 49 on the What's Up Hilton Stone. DGB USD.
Hilton Stone, the $10 super chat. Hey guys, could be a great November. Keep up the great work, guys, and feeling positive for the market. Todd, can you please do DGB USD macro pattern, please? It looks like a massive setup, in my opinion.
I mean, we've got, again, I think I'd key off this low. I'm not happy that it's not acted better here in November here. So I know I think the software it showed on there, the software's not going to bring it up, I don't think, tonight. I'll double check here in a minute. But I know the software was kind of iffy on Digibyte, and it's still, I'm guessing, kind of that way. A lot of ABC moves and spending way too much time down here at the lows. So I don't know. I think you can get a better chance to buy that or buy that on further strength from here. So I'd rather probably get more excited if it take out this previous high here and this previous high.
Do you want to zoom out to maybe the daily or the weekly?
We're going to want to see.
Because she's taking a look at the macro view here versus the 4 hour. She's saying on the bigger picture, kind of like we were saying with XLM.
Yeah, but it's still down here at the triangle. So I'm not happy that it's down here at all these lows still. I mean, we did have the, we had labeled ABCDE here, but then once again, we're just down here at these lows still. So I don't like the way it's been so much weaker right here. But yeah, on the bigger picture, I mean, I guess it's still all right. Shorter term, I need to see some strength here to turn this whole chart up, I think. So, but we're going to want to see that on the software. So, here's Bitcoin USD. Let's see if I can bring up Digibyte in a minute. Bitcoin USD chart is working. You can see technometers up to 49. 50 is normally, don't buy, but think about lightening up or wait for some type of a correction, ABC pullback. So, we're going to get, if we keep these levels up here, we're going to get to 50. So, and if you look on, if you zoom in, you're going to see 5 waves up, which normally is bullish on Elliott waves. So then you'd want to see an ABC back to support. But again, if this is a start of something real, that 50 on the technometer is not going to be a sell. You only want to use that really if you think we're staying in a trading range on Bitcoin. And I guess we've been in a trading range. We could easily stay there. And I think I want to give it the benefit of the doubt that, possibly we could start something here. As you know, we've had various buy signals in Bitcoin. It'd be nice for one of these rallies to really grab hold here. So we shall see if that happens. The software, the guys, they didn't get a new version uploaded today, so I'm still having some issues. So I'm all over the developers. I'm trying to make them understand that we need the software, and especially today, with a lot of these markets now finally acting better. So they are working on it, I guess, as fast as they can. So, because I want to go back, keep the Bitcoin chart here. So that's all for really. I had EOS here I wanted to show on TradingView. I think on EOS in the bigger picture. So now we got Johnny Cool out there and different people. I really think here I had this marked as a 1-2, but we spent a lot of time here. So this could be an A up here. This would be a B triangle. And now we're headed to above 680. So I think that's in the cards as long as, we don't fall back below. I know 540 was a level that looked good on our software. So I know back 530, 540 would be disappointing now. But we have taken out the downtrend line I put on here last night because I said a lot of things look like triangles, but I really thought they were going to take out resistance and work higher. So far that is what's happening. So let's just see if that can continue.
I'm going to go ahead and steal this. And Lammy J's over here saying, Todd, we know which chart we need to see. We need you to go over the XRP chart. We need you to go over the basic attention token chart. And those are the 2 charts we definitely need to see because those are the ones that our community is really holding right now. And we've been long on those, really keen off the lows from the software, as well as the fundamentals with me projecting that BAT was going to be the next coin on Coinbase, which has been very nice so far. Shared some order books over on Twitter to make a few swing trades. And my personal opinion on that is if basic attention token, like I said yesterday, can hang around these SAT levels, and it is up today from last night even, then I believe that the listing on Coinbase.com will cause another little spike rally to around, I think it's safe to say 5,500 or 6,000. Could it go higher? Maybe. But if you look at the weekly chart on BAT, we are really approaching some pretty good numbers as far as when it's been listed to Binance is concerned. Obviously, right in the beginning, its market valuation, its market cap is a little overinflated. But if you look at the weekly and kind of cut off that first month of existence, we're really approaching the highs. So I think being in where we were keying off the lows on the software around 2K and 2,500 Satoshis, having some swing trades and selling at 5,500, 6K sats all within a couple weeks during a bear market is pretty solid. And that's what I'm really looking for, a little more rally on the announcement of Coinbase.com, as well as the other pairs on Coinbase Pro. Right now, Basic Attention Token doesn't even have a Bitcoin pair, it doesn't have a USD pair, and it has no other crypto pair over on Coinbase Pro. You only can trade it to USDC. So I think if they announce those 3 pairs and an integration to Coinbase.com, we are going to see one more nice green candle, which can give you an opportunity if you want to capitalize on those profits. We'll read this one article, and then we'll do the Zen giveaway from last night's show. I know you guys are dying for that. And then we'll toss it back to Todd for the XRP and the basic attention token charts, and seeing if maybe we should do a trailing stop here to be safe, or really what the upside objectives are really looking like. So we are about to talk about the largest, the record-setting airdrop for cryptocurrencies ever. Yes, that is right. Blockchain is airdropping $125 million in Stellar Lumens to its wallet users. Whoa, that is a lot of money. How do we participate? How do we get some free XLM that is already on its way to the moon? Well, blockchain will be airdropping approximately $125 million worth of Stellar Lumens to its users in conjunction with the Stellar Development Foundation. This marks the largest airdrop in cryptocurrency history. Those interested in taking part must possess a blockchain wallet and be willing to verify their identity. So you do have to do a KYC. But, you know, where don't you have to do a KYC nowadays? Every single major exchange so far, you have to have a KYC, unfortunately. The first group of customers is set to receive their Lumens sometimes this week at no charge. Stellar is blockchain's first airdrop partner since it launched its official airdrops guiding principles framework last month. Jeb McCaleb, the co-founder of Stellar Development Foundation, believes airdrops can be a powerful tools in which comes to building the crypto ecosystem and boosting mainstream adoption. That's why we decided to do airdrops for Rapids. And we got a little announcement for Rapids today as well. But Jeb McCaleb is saying that this is a proper way to do it. Ripple XRP is doing it. Look at their market cap. XLM's doing it. Look at their market cap. EOS did it. Look at their market cap. It's proven pretty effective to build a community and prove utilization of individual cryptocurrencies. And they are dropping $125 million worth. So if you go to Stellar Lumens Twitter or to Blockchain's Twitter, there will be a link they can click on, or this article, and you just click here. So if I just click here on Blockchain, it'll pop up. This is their website where you can get their wallet. And you really just click right here, this green button that says claim your free XLM. So what happens when you click there, where I already did it earlier? This pops up. This is kind of verifying that you are signed up. You are on the waiting list for XLM. So on the waiting list, they're going to send you an email on how to sign up, how to claim your XLM. And this is not just a tiny airdrop. You are actually receiving $25 worth of XLM. Not 25 XLM, $25 worth of XLM just for signing up and creating the wallet. On top of that, everybody who does this gets 25 bucks, right? But on top of that, you will also automatically be entered into additional giveaways that will continue to occur until the full 125 million has been given away. Now, I have heard some really positive reviews of Blockchain. Blockchain is also the company we talked about that partnered with Ledger Nano S to make a Ledger application just for this wallet. So this is going to have hardware wallet capabilities as well. And if you don't like a free $25, I don't care how much money you have, free money is free money. I'm definitely, after the show is over, going to set up my blockchain wallet, get registered to claim my 25 bucks worth of XLM, because you guys know I'm bullish on XLM anyways, so that $25 is going to be worth $200 in a couple months, so you might as well do it. And, you know, I don't think this is the reason that XLM's price is going up, but I think a little bit of that is going on. XLM is in the news for this. XLM is in the news for rumors of the next Coinbase ad. And XLM, just like XRP, is continuing to expand their traditional partnership set and really the utilization of their networks.
And crypto market volume explodes to $13 billion as traders grow optimistic. So
boom!
Everybody's talking about low volume, but if this thing starts rolling again, don't worry, volume will come back. There is no doubt.
All right, let's give some crypto away. We're giving away ZEN from last night's live show. Let's do it. That is right here. And for everybody new to the channel, make sure to come to our YouTube homepage and look at all of these categorized out videos, from interviews, crypto tips and tricks, reviews, technical analysis, and then, of course, all of our live shows. So make sure to check them out and make sure to share them, guys. We are at 5,854 subscribers, gaining another 18 overnight. So shout out to you guys. And keep sharing away, and let's keep having some fun and growing this community.
Shout out to all the growth we're getting. It's pretty exciting. These markets aren't doing much, and we're just continuing to steadily grow, so that's cool.
Well, let's copy this. Let's paste it into our random comment picker. 50, 1 in 50 chance to win yourself one full Zen worth $15. Here we go.
I'm rich, bitch!
The winner is Moonsmoke.
Moonsmoke.
Great show. Well, shout out to you, Moonsmoke. Go ahead and smoke this Zen right here in your wallet. Sending it to you tonight or tomorrow. Too funny. Shout out to you guys, and that is it. I want to give away some more free Zen. So let's go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section below with your Horizon Zen wallet address. If you don't know what Zen is, get a secure node, get a super node, and care about your privacy, because it is going to matter, and that value of that coin is only going higher with the institutional exposure it is getting from being a grayscale product. So don't forget to enter the competition. 50 of you entered last night. We want to see more than that, guys. It's free money. $15 right into your wallet. All right, Todd, what you got? You got that XRP and BAT chart? Or are you still thinking about it?
Yeah, I got an XRP chart, but I'm a little nervous about showing too much. We're going to show it. I think the technometer reading is right, because I warned about it last night up here at 52, but I said give us some room, because I thought there'd be more strength on Bitcoin, and you don't want to get out of strong coins. So, but I'm not liking the OP reading. I don't think that OP is good for the last 2 days. So I said we are having issues still with data filling in, but everything else looks good here. So again, we got an overbought technometer, but if we're going through resistance. Volume has been okay on the other charts. So I think you got to stay still long here.
And if you say you bought, at 41 cents when I bought mine live on air, or, our original buy signal was before that massive pump, back around 25, 26 cents. What would you be trying to put a stop anywhere here? Or what do you think about that?
I mean, you could put a stop. I mean,
if somebody's willing to get stopped out to gather some profits, where do you think a smart location for a stop loss would be, or a trailing
48
stop?
cents.
48?
And if you think we're staying in trading range, we're not going anywhere, I'd liquidate some right here. Because I mentioned Bitcoin running up to above 65, 60 might give you a chance to sell some Ripple, lighten up a few things. If you think we're getting ready for a liftoff, then you might just want to stay with it and just keep having it roll higher, because these things are oversold. And I've showed a lot of charts where the volumes came to the downside while prices held. That's not those aren't on 5-minute charts. Those are on daily charts. So, there could be a lot of firepower here, because a lot of overhead coins, I think, has been taken off the market. So, all I can say is for PCG, I've not sold any amount of any coin here. And not sure if I will overnight or not. Not sure. I think I really still want to sit back and try to watch this thing. I believe. We need to run more disclaimers with that buy sound effect. I hear you.
Saves my breath, because I usually preach that anyways when we have strong buy signals off some of these lows we've been having lately.
See, BAT is not showing up in the software.
Well, you take a look at TradingView. I'll go over one more article so you can kind of prep it a little bit, and we'll see what's going on. We got Clifford over here, who also, when we come back, wants you to explain OP, please, as far as what that means after we pop it back to you. And of course, Clifford, I don't know if you're already a student or not over at learncrypto.io, but there is 3 individual lessons just talking about the proprietary indicators. These aren't Nick and Todd proprietary indicators. These are indicators generated by the man of the hour, Mr. Wyckoff, Richard D. Wyckoff, that Todd now owns, since he is the president and owner of Wyckoff Stock Market Institute. We then aggregated it into a software that is generating price, volume, and action from 96 of the top crypto exchanges and aggregating all those all together. So we're not looking at a Bittrex chart or a Binance chart on TradingView. We're looking at everything compiled together all on one chart. And that is why I believe we're getting such great buy and sell signals, because we're able to see every geography. At different times, the volumes over in China on Chinese exchanges is going to be higher than here in the United States, because a majority of traders are probably sleeping over here while China is just waking up and they are just starting to get their trading going. That is why, since this is a global phenomenon and a global liquidity pool, it is so important to aggregate all of that data together and see it all on one chart to get the most accurate readings.
And we're the only ones going to have that.
All aboard! There it is. So Ethereum Classic, why am I bringing them up? Well, CoinSquare, a fast-growing exchange in Canada, has just added support for Ethereum Classic. CoinSquare is being compared to the Coinbase of Canada. It's a very popular and fast-growing exchange. They got the mobile wallet and everything else. They also have a very limited amount of cryptos that are over there. Bitcoin, Ethereum Classic. I think they may have Bitcoin Cash as well. This is just yet another puzzle piece for Ethereum Classic. And why do I say that? Because this application, we saw what happened with Coinbase when it grew. As its users grew, all the coins on their platform saw great price rallies. And I think that's going to hold true once again if this bull market starts, because that is where new retail investors and new institutions are going to go first. Well, the same thing will apply with CoinSquare. The chatter and the interest in cryptocurrencies is only growing in Canada, and currently only 5% of their citizens hold any amount of Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies. Once this chatter heats up a little more, this market turns around and individuals finally are ready to take the next step and actually get on an exchange, hopefully CoinSquare, and start buying cryptocurrencies. Look what they are going to see first. One of the first options they are going to see is Ethereum Classic with the same Coinbase names: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, etc. This will allow more volume to move into Ethereum Classic, which I think will rise the price of all of these large cap coins that we say need to have a portion of your portfolio. On top of that, guys, Ethereum Classic is making some moves. Don't forget, they are on Grayscale, they are on Coinbase, they are on almost every single exchange, and yet they are still out. What are they, ranked number 15 or 11 right now? So all the Coinbase coins and all the big coins that institutions are going to have access to are number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then Ethereum Classic all the way at number 15. And so I think it has some room to grow, and this is one we've been preaching for a while to accumulate, dollar cost average, mine, and get involved with. We also had a couple nice swing trades on the prediction that it would be coming to Coinbase as well.
We're only got like 90 watching, I think, because what happens is if YouTube puts us on their logarithms of new people coming and checking on cryptos, that's when we get a big run higher. So that can kind of happen at any time.
I mean, I spent like an hour today, or not today, but like a week ago or whatever, looking into how YouTube really comes up with their algorithm. And it's really, the other thing is they don't send notifications to all the subscribers, just who they deem wants the notification, which we think is annoying. So that's why we always tweet it out before the live show. But on top of that, really makes, obviously you can see it makes a big difference if we end up on the YouTube front page or not as far as getting new traffic in here. But yeah, kind of disappointing that we only have 100. Also, we are having voting going on right now, so maybe that has something to do with it. But yeah, regardless, we'll see what happens. We usually always end up with around the same amount of views, 800 to 1,500 views. So we'll see what happens. Unfortunately, people are going to miss us live, so they don't get to ask as many questions. But hopefully you guys are catching on the replay, entering that ZEN giveaway by leaving a comment in the comment section below with that address, and here having some fun in these green days.
And I will. So Clifford asked about the OP, because the OP is optimism, pessimism, which is basically volume based on a 5-minute basis, charted daily. But I will tell everybody, if you go to the wyckoffsmi.com and you go to the Unleashed course, there is a free lesson available. And I made the free lesson the Wyckoff wave and the OP index. So I think it's like, it's almost an hour lesson with, I'm just going to say 10 or 12 charts. It's pretty in-depth. If you're not interested, it might bore you. But it does go into detail about the OP index and the Wyckoff wave on the stock side, which doesn't mean anything different on the cryptos. So go over there, take that free course, go to wyckoffsmi.com, bring up the Unleashed course, the $1,000 course. You'll see a box, I think it is, that says free lesson. Click on that, you can listen to an hour-long lesson. So that'll explain it even better. And then what else do I want to go over? I got a BAT chart here we could look at. The software's not bringing up the BAT chart, which is pissing me off. But I'm doing all I can to get the developers understand what's going on. I mean, BAT still, it looks like BAT maybe is thrown in 5 waves if you do Elliott wave, so it has slowed up a little bit here. I know the software was a little bit overbought, looking like we need to slow up. But you want to be long, strong coins, so that has been a strong one. So, we gave a buy at 24. We had buys down here at the exact lows, and then we had a buy at 24. So, again, you could probably sell some get back cheaper, I'm guessing, but not too sure of that. So, And I will say, I know another channel was talking about on the 15th, they bought it at 14 or 12 cents. Be careful, because that thing has never traded 12 cents. And that day, hate to say it, but that day on the 15th, actually it was trading, I think the low 16 and the high is 18. So there's no way they buy it at 14 or 12.
Can't even get the fake trades right. Shout out to Mohan, the $2 super chat. Love that I'm watching you guys on a hotel TV. Well, shout out to you, Mohan. Hopefully you're not spending your vacation time watching us on the hotel, but if you're on business and you can get away with watching Learn Crypto and tripling those bags, well, more power to you, and then even more power to you, because we will take that $2 and add that to the little bit of piggy bank to keep the show rolling along. Thank you for that, my friend, and your name is now on the recent super chat section right there in orange, right above all of our web addresses.
And then we are going to run a disclaimer real quick.
There is a high degree of risk involved in trading cryptocurrencies. Our thoughts and ideas are for entertainment purposes only. Please consult your personal advisor or do your own research. Past results are not indicative of future returns.
And Crypto Bum is right.
Crypto Bum says that guy who lost 10K BAT to Nick the Hitman must be sad right about now. He actually has been messaging me right when it did get added to Coinbase. He goes, well, there it goes. And then I actually sent him my order book where I turned that 10K into 14K BAT, and he was even more upset. So, yeah, that's worked out pretty well. And we'll continue. Trade. We'll continue. That is a nice trade right there.
No doubt.
That's hilarious.
I'm going to take over the screen and go back. This is Ripple. I did throw some LA Wave on top of our Wyckoff. We've been pretty good on Ripple here. We had said buy this spring, which was break of the previous low, which again was an ABC. The thing is, it went up, did another ABC to the upside, and then came down to new lows. So it was very easy to buy this down here at 41, 42. The software did give you a buy up here more at 0.462. And those are all winners now. Again, the software did give us a sell up here really yesterday. I haven't marked it on this chart. I'm not sure about USDT and Bitcoin, so I'm not going to mark that a sell. But again, for traders, you could lighten up here. You might get it back cheaper, but I don't want to be the one to talk you out of it, because if this is 5 waves up here to the 80 high, that could be a 1 or an A. And then this really over here could be a B, which means we're going above 80 on this run. So for that to happen, I think you're going to have Bitcoin dig in here and catch all the shorts, really surprise at the upside. So I don't want to say that's where we're headed, but shoot, big volume here from this 46 level. And again, that was big down volume coming in, price holding, and then it gets released to the upside. So Bitcoin has got a shit ton of that it could release to the upside. And is it going to? I don't know. I will bring this chart back up. I've mentioned it at the lows. I got to mention it back here after the rally. I mean, the shorts have came off considerably. Longs have not added here because no one's, I don't think, too worried about missing the upside, but they might start to care at some point. We're up here at 25.84, which has marked recent highs, but realize that there's a lot higher levels to go to if this is the start of something. So I know a lot of people are saying, hey, shorts are coming off. That's bearish. It bothers me a little bit, but be careful here. So this thing could still skate to the upside quick on everything. So that's all I can say.
Shout out to Mohan with another $2 super chat. And he said, oh, heck no, expensing this poop. There you go. Put it on the business card. That way we all benefit. You get your name out there, you get some questions answered, and you get to help support Learn Crypto, and then your company can pay for it. That's awesome. Shout out to you. Thanks again, my friend. The Munter is in here, says, sup, boys. I've been on holiday and came back to +1 Zen in my wallet. You guys are the best. That is correct. The Munter, agree. You won yesterday's Zen live show giveaway. And there you go, guys. That proves that we do give away all of our coins. And if you doubt us, just go ahead and pause the video, copy that wallet address, and you can see when we send the coins, because that is the beauty of the blockchain technology.
I love Chappelle, so you're going to get real tired of that. I'm rich, bitch.
I'm rich.
If I got that in front of me, I'm going to push that every second.
Jet says, how do you get the free XLM again? Go to XLM's Twitter or go to Blockchain's Twitter and there will be a link there. You just kind of sign up for their wallet, you get entered, and you will be able to receive $25 worth of XLM in the world's largest ever historical cryptocurrency airdrop of $124 million. So not too shabby. $25 just to sign up for a wallet. Sign me up. All right, got a couple more quick hit news articles here. Mercatox. Oh, that's interesting. Yes, Rapids RPD has been added to Mercatox exchange today. Told you guys to buy a 0.1 sat, 0.3 sat, and now we've been trading as high as 3, 4, and 5 sat today. But really, the fair value price for RPD is around 2 or 3 Satoshis. That is a 20 banger or a 30 banger, and this thing is just getting started. You know, I don't want to shill it too much, but I'll keep you up to date on the relevancy and the news for RPD. And Mercatox is added to Crex24, Byte BTC, and Swift.pro for everywhere that you can now use and exchange Rapids RPD. Also, I think I had one more thing. We do still have the ZEN swag giveaway going. So if you look in the description right now, you can see there's a link. And ZEN is putting on a swag giveaway. If you enter the link, there's various things that you can do. Follow them on Twitter, YouTube, and you earn entries. Those entries get you a chance to win some free shirts, kind of like they sent me. They said, I run nodes on Horizon. What's your superpower? They must watch the show. They know I have nodes on the network and support the project. So if you just simply follow them on Twitter, you'll be entered to win t-shirt, mugs, all kinds of stuff. But the real beauty of the ZEN swag giveaway is even if you don't win some swag, if we have the most entries as a community, I think right now we have 550 entries as a community. That's a good start, but definitely not enough to win. They are going to give us some ZEN, and you know we love to give away the coins. So get on there, get entered to win some swag, and then go ahead. If we get the most entries for our community, they're going to give us 3, 4, 5 ZEN, and we'll be giving those all back away during live shows. What is Todd laughing at over there?
I just love leave that picture up, dude. Go back to that picture.
Go back to that picture.
Yeah, bring that. Can you bring that back up? Yeah, because when XRP goes to $4 and XRP Moon, ain't that his name? XRP Moon?
Moon, yeah.
Your girlfriend's going to be like, I'm running off with XRP Moon. That's going to be your look.
That's my face. What? I should have bought more XRP. That just surprised me. I got a knock on my door and it was a ZEN t-shirt, so that was pretty awesome. Had to give him a shout out. And of course, we're trying to win some free ZEN for the community. So enter that ZEN swag giveaway.
I'm rich, bitch.
I'm rich, bitch!
XRP Moon.
Dustin Nelson said, Nick,
Yes.
what will be the staking amount for Rapids? Look, Dustin, some of you know I do work in the institutional industry and performance analyst. Well, I do have a bachelor's of science in applied mathematics, taking differential equations, etc. So I was part of the process of figuring out their inflationary rates, staking rewards, maybe masternode rewards and treasury system, but we're not really liable to give out that information just yet because it has not been made public. But staking will be any amount. That means if you have 1 coin, 10 coins, 1,000 coins, you will be able to stake on the network. But I just can't slip up and talk about various amounts for masternodes, percentage rewards, and the inflationary rate. Just know that we took our time with this. It is well thought out, and the inflationary rate is going to be sustainable for the long term. Not going to see some of the issues that some of these projects are running into where they're having to reduce their proof of stake rewards or they're coming close to their total supply being met, where really they're just going to have to worry about the utilization of their network to be enough to incentivize the miners and stakers, which with the current volume and the current rate of these coins, that's just not going to be feasible. So we kind of thought about that. As more information is available, I'll keep you up to date. Also, for the most up-to-date info, you can follow their Twitter @RapidsRPD or get over on their Telegram and Discord. They are having a bounty going on right now where they're actually going to be giving out 500 RPD to 20 people just for simply following them on Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. They're doing a random drawing. So they're giving away 10 million RPD just for participating in that bounty, so definitely check that out. I know Chris K9, Nelson, and some others have already won some RPD airdrops. Caroli won a giveaway on this show. So get involved, at least enter to get the free coins. And if you check out their white paper, their roadmap, their website, and you're interested, they are now available on 4 exchanges, and definitely check it out. So that is up to you. But I cannot get into the details. You're going to get me in trouble back in those kind of questions, Dustin.
Shout out to Nick for bringing the fundamental analysis. He does do it. And the other channels?
They know nothing! They know nothing!
I mean, Nick's definitely bringing the fundamental analysis here. That dude knows like a gazillion more things than I know when it comes to fundamentals. I'm all TNA, but he's killing it. That's all I can
Hugo
say.
V says, warning, Hitman with supernodes. Yeah, Todd's got a supernode over in his pants right now, I think.
Oh, that's a
looking
mega
at some
node.
of these charts.
That's the mega node. Mega master node, right? That's what they're calling it. There's Carrie. What's up, Carrie? Are we still married?
Are we still married?
Dang. I got to get home.
She's in here, so I think
I
you're
work
still
too
married.
much.
Sean Casey says, you guys have too much fun in here, LMAO. Hey, Sean, welcome. Hopefully you keep catching us live, and we'll get you a wrench. Yeah, we try to have some fun.
We're here about money, though, really.
Yeah, and
we like to have fun.
We try to have some fun and have entertainment, but we give finite buys, we give finite sells, stop losses, news, fundamentals, because we're here to triple our bags, generate passive income. A lot of us have been involved with buying some projects during this bear market that have given us 2, 3, 4, 5X's, all the while doing some staking, some mining, and other, we try to be the one-stop shop for cryptocurrencies. And you can look in the description for everything we offer outside of YouTube over at learncrypto.io, from a Wyckoff trading course, crypto private client group, a beginner course, and the list goes on and on. So really trying to help you guys find success, not only in cryptos, but in the traditional markets as well, all while letting you guys understand that, once you gain the knowledge, you can have some fun with it. It doesn't have to be all stressful trading cryptos. We can have fun on the winners that we all get together. And we can learn from all the losers that we get together, even though those have been very minimal as of late.
Thank you, Sean Casey. Yeah, get in here and comment, because we're here to discuss things, etc. I'm going to go back. I'm going to take it over and go over some traditional real quick, since Nick just mentioned it. This is Dow Jones, the DIA ETF. I've been bullish here, as you know. We made a recovery high today, so I've been right off these lows. We're still at 44 in the technometer. It looks like there's more to the upside here. I mean, it's still going to have a pretty decent pullback before it goes higher, but I think there's still higher in the offering. And then Square got hit a little bit yesterday and then bounced back. And bounced back today to 77.31. Technometer's 46. So I am pulling the trigger on that when we get to 50. Hopefully making some money off that 69 and 67 level buys. And what else here? We had Twitter, I'm long. That one's still holding in pretty well.
Make sure you let me know about the Square, because I have a pretty large position off those lows. So I won't
we're going to get.
I would like to do a little swing trade on that as well.
We're going to get a sell there pretty quick, probably. So it's kind of weird, because my stock software has never had an issue, but it's got a little. I'm having a loading issue there too. I don't know what to tell you there, guys and girls.
So over here, Crypto Bum says, what if I don't need the Wyckoff trading course, but I refer people? Is there a referral system? Yes. We always want to give back to you guys for spreading the word. That's why we give away coins for you guys sharing, liking, subscribing to the channel. But also, if you come over to learncrypto.io, this is kind of our homepage, tells you about us, all the real money competitions Todd has done in the past. We're not paper traders here, as well as my LinkedIn, etc. If you go up here, you can see the store with the trading course and the beginner's guide, and the software will be here as well. But if you click on these dots right here, we have an affiliate section. So you just join as an affiliate. You come to the affiliate section, and you sign up as an affiliate. And if you refer people for the trading course, the first 1 to 9 referrals are $30 a piece. The 10 to 19 is $35, and the list goes on and on. So yes, we reward you guys for spreading the word of Learn Crypto. If you sell a beginner course, you get $10. If you sell a trading course, you get at least $30. That is paid in cash via PayPal, and then you can load up on some cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, because your wife won't know about that referral money. She's checking your bank account for your direct deposits from work, but she won't be checking your PayPal account from Learn Crypto. So that's your way to keep dollar cost averaging into these markets, and at the same time, help yourself and help Learn Crypto grow. Over 950 students currently, as you can see on our massive alumni list. If it loads up here, there's so many dang names. So these are all the people who have already participated and are still taking or graduated the cryptocurrency and Wyckoff trading course.
Big list.
And we have a 5-star review. So, that tells you enough. Also with that, of course, that gives you instant access to me and Todd because you are a student. So we try to answer your questions first. I get tons of messages on Twitter. Sometimes I don't get back to you guys. I apologize. But you have to understand, we're doing live shows. We have students. We have I have a traditional job still, which I'm trying to get out of. I'm trying to go full crypto. But really, we need to get out of this bear market, grow this community a little more before I can really swing that, as the salary gig is treating me quite well right now.
I did wrench Sean, so thanks for commenting, Sean.
Oh gosh, Sean has been wrenched.
And then let's go back here. The software was just slow to load for some reason. So again, on the software here on Twitter was very weak for a few months versus the markets. But then as the markets collapsed here, it held up incredibly well. And then we had down here, you'll see the OP goes to a new low, and 10 days previous price was holding. And that was the day I gave a buy because Technometer was down at 38 at the same time. And you can see, I mean, that was a perfect buy there. And now just, trail a stop, sell a 50 Technometer, I don't know. I mean, I think Twitter goes a lot higher, maybe longer term, because if you go to a longer term chart, coming down to 27 was previous big support and a creek. So I'm probably going to give Twitter the benefit of the doubt. Maybe sell to 50, but I think that is one that could lead us higher. So
we got a couple things over here. Somebody said a lot of YouTubers are pushing to buy GBTC. Now, I don't know why they would be pushing that. If you're a crypto YouTuber, why wouldn't you just tell people to go on Coinbase and buy the real BTC? GBTC is trading at a premium. On top of that, you don't actually own the underlying. It's just kind of an IOU for the USD value. If you guys are already in crypto, have access to accounts on exchanges, I would much rather you buy the physical Bitcoin rather than GBTC at a premium. And then on top of that, you have to pay maintenance fees on that. So that means if you buy it right now, it is worth, I believe, 0.09 Bitcoin. And then by next year, after paying fees off of it, it'll be worth 0.08 Bitcoin, and so on and so forth. So I do not like that. Somebody said, what is my fundamental opinion on Steam? Todd, I don't know if you have a chart for Steam, STEEM. I like Steam. I like their platform. It is a real world use case platform. It is working. I think where they kind of flawed a little bit is the token economics were great, but at the same time, their inflationary rate came on kind of hard and strong. I'm looking over here, and their circulating supply is at 282 million with a total supply of 299 million. That's all good and grand. That just caused some downward pressure. I also think they're going to continue to see more competition in the area. I think Steam as a platform is nice. It's a little clunky, and you're starting to see people kind of sway away from it. I think they're going to see other competition from other cryptos in the space like Poe, but also by other products like the Brave browser and Basic Attention Token. I think is going to get more intricate and kind of set up something like that for content creators within the Brave browser as well. So I think it's an interesting one. You are down here hanging around the lows, so we'll see what the chart looks like. The token economics are okay. I think the platform is okay, a little clunky, and I'm seeing less and less people really use the platform, which obviously isn't good for the free marketing if big-time people continue to use that platform as well. I don't know. We'll see what Todd looks like for a trade out or a trade in, but from fundamentals, I think it's definitely okay. It's not a sheet coin by any stretch of the imagination, but it's nothing that I'm like jumping at the bit to position myself in.
Yeah, 2-hour chart, and there's nothing to talk about here. And guys, without my software, I just find it hard to talk anymore about these charts because it's so meaningless without being able to bring in more volume and know what it's doing. So, all I'm going to do is get off here in a minute, get on the developers, I told them this morning I got to have my software up, even if it's just back to what I had before for myself until they get these kinks worked out. But I can't say much about Steam here yet. And really, I'm going to go back to, this was ABX still holding in sideways. I've said this before, this was a classic Wyckoff setup and has been an easy trades. And then someone asked about Snap. I know that's in the software. Let's just see real quick. I don't have anything marked on it. I don't really trade Snap because it's been such a poor performer. And I thought it was pretty hyped when it was at the highs of 20. So, can't really say much here. I mean, it just came off the most overbought it had been in since late July. So I can't say much there. If it breaks a downtrend, that would be the first part of trying to build a base. There's really no selling climax. I mean, this could have been a selling climax with a decent amount of volume off the bottom. So I think it's probably cheap, but I don't think it's a great one to have your money in.
Nick Skywalker said Steam is a blockchain. The platform Steemit is something else, but the blockchain is amazing and works big time. Well, actually, Steemit is one of the applications that runs on Steam blockchain. I just brought that up because that's probably the most recognizable example. You also have, I think, DTube runs on it, and maybe Utopian. But the same thing with that. DTube is trying to compete with YouTube, Flixo, and others, and YouTube is a monster. And then also, you got Utopian, which is like kind of like a crowdfunding application that sees competition from real-world products as well. And then you also see Johnny M. Cool over here. I'm not near as in touch with EOS, but he's a big EOS guy, and he says that there is some competition within EOS's platform as well. And so, I mean, like I said, nothing wrong with it. It's just nothing I'm jumping at the bit to get into. I think they see a lot of traditional and crypto competition, and I think they've really kind of bottomed out here due to some of their token inflationary rates and some of the token economics built into some of these various platforms. So we'll see. They do have multiple apps on their blockchain, but like I said, all of these seem to have the same issue, competition, and the utilization is just not really there to keep the price up.
Advanced Micro Devices is working higher off our buy, so that one, I think that buy is around 1760. Did a 2068 today.
Show me the money.
One's trying to bounce here as well. Shout out to him.
Holy cow! Well, just in time.
That's his third one, right? What's
Holy
going
moly!
on?
Man, you get the triple banger. We might just got to send you, when we get a Learn Crypto t-shirt, you're just getting the first one for all these super chats. Chris Canine, don't worry, we didn't forget about you. We know you're probably one of the top super chatters over the duration of the show as well. But Mohan with that $20, that deserves like the pork blaster, some buttons over there. Get some sounds going, something.
Pork blasters.
I mean, my
I don't
gosh.
know where all this stuff's at. We got too much going on over here.
He says, I'm taking off work tomorrow with these super chats. He says, keep up the good work, gentlemen. Happy to support the channel. Can you take a look at AMD if the software is working?
I mean, the AMD, we came down here, when I mentioned that buy, we really came back to major, what was long-term resistance turning into support. So that was kind of why I was a little bit interested there, because it seemed like an easy way. And, we had the bad news on earnings. You don't want to pay attention to news on these things. So just trade the technicals. So it gave us a buy there. We're getting a relief rally. Again, I think kind of like Twitter, this is probably a good one, intermediate term, but I don't know about the Dow here. I'll have a sell at some point in the general market, and then we'll want to see how some of these strong ones act. Because I think, I still think stocks can continue higher, which is going to help cryptos. I think money's going to stay somewhat easy, and money will still flow to cryptos. So that's kind of where I'm still at. And then let's go to the dollar real quick while we're here. Dollar was down a little bit today. I think this is topping, or it's going to on the next new high. But I'm not short here, but thinking about it. The LP went to another new high here in the last few days, and price is 5 days down from the high, and we got an overbought technometer. So I still think the dollar's making a major top and going to put powder behind the cryptos at some point. So Bitcoin 6560, not much going on there. To update. And without the software, I'm kind of lost. So that's about all you're going to get from me tonight, and it's 7:30.
There we go. Mohan says, got that company credit card, no receipt necessary. And they said, 100% I've made way more off your knowledge sharing than I could ever give you back. Well, shout out to you guys.
That.
Thanks for the support. We try to help you guys. Try to be a little entertaining as well. But really, you're here for the same reason, and that is really to invest in this financial opportunity on the crypto side and really make our futures more prosperous with the crypto and traditional investing, as well as we talk about commodities here and there as well if the chart is showing itself off. So, we're trying to be your one-stop shop for investing, fun, a family atmosphere. We really got a really strong community growing over here, and we appreciate each and every one of you. I think we're up to close to 5,900 subscribers, and we really started the show during the bear market. And I was talking to Todd for a while before we started the show, and I really wasn't a public face. I didn't have a Twitter. I didn't really do anything. And, he kind of talked me into making a public face based on the knowledge he saw on the fundamental side. Thought we could make a good pair with the fundamental and the technical analysis. Yep. And really just the fact that we were kind of tired of seeing people getting shilled information on YouTube, fake information, false information, and watching people lose their hard-earned money. Because although this is digital internet money and we're investing, we're celebrating wins and losses, we understand that everybody's in different financial situations and everybody's working hard for each and every dollar they decide to invest being the keyword, invest in cryptocurrencies, and we're trying to help you spread the amount of dollars you have even further with gaining some knowledge, whether it's you getting that on your own via the trading course or you watching us here, Twitter, whatever it may be. So shout out to all you guys for supporting the channel as well.
Because I think if you really want to be a trader and spend hours doing it, I think you need to take the course, get the software, and watch us, talk to me more. But I think anybody even just watching the channel, we're going to give a lot of free advice right here. We are kind of working on the Discord, Patreon type things, etc. We're just trying to figure out what's going to work the best because we think a bull market's coming. So, and we keep talking about a new website that we've got being worked on that we're hoping to launch here. So yeah, we're trying to be here to stay and keep picking some winners. So
Jay Stevens 212 says, "Sup fellas, Nick, how was that XRP bag? Better FOMO in and get some, LOL JK." Jay, I guess you haven't been seeing the live shows. I bought 41 cent XRP live on air, and our software had to buy at 45, so I added right before the show on that one too. So I'm in the green, my friend, looking trying to analyze where I think that we might need to try to make a little bit of a trade here. And Todd went over some of those charts today. So I'm in it, and whether you like a coin or not, fundamentally or not, if there's an opportunity to make some gains, you got to do it.
Somebody's reselling our trading alerts. Oh, that's going to happen. I mean, shit, if I was watching us, I'd resell them too.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
You follow our ideas, you're going to do better than the majority. So I'd do the same thing.
That is funny. I think that's really about all we got. You got any last comments, questions, or concerns over here? Do you guys think that Bitcoin is going to continue higher overnight? Do you think we're going to hit 7K first or 6,000 Bitcoin? 7K Bitcoin or 6,000 Bitcoin? Let us know. Let's see if you guys are bearish or bullish. Don't forget to smash that like, share, and subscribe button. Once we get 6K subscribers, Todd is forced to give away one of our cryptocurrency Wyckoff trading courses. If you are interested in that, go over to learncrypto.io. If you've been here for a while, we will give you a discount. Just ask, and we'll help you guys get started on learning how to utilize the Wyckoff trading method. And until next time, guys.
Now you're giving discounts?
We're giving everything away. We're just giving it away. That's what we do around here, Todd. You're on board.
And shout out to Lammy J, right? Because he came with some knowledge on Ripple.
Yep, Lammy J. We have local guys for all these projects that have high knowledge. Lammy J is one of our XRP guys. Jay Stevens is one of our small gem guys. We got Johnny in here who lives, dies, and breathes EOS. And we have a couple individuals who live, die, and breathe OMG as well. So we get some high-quality information from the community as well as what we bring to the table. So that's nice to always have.
Shout out to Bill Gura, if I pronounce that right. He's always supporting. I see you out there, Bill.
There you are, lurking in the background.
What up, Hugo?
Make sure to leave your Zen Horizon wallet address in the comment section below if you like free money, because I just like giving away 1 Zen per show worth currently $15. So go ahead and do that. You can hodl it. You can sell it for Bitcoin, for USD. Do whatever you want. But I want to give you some Zen because I think it's a solid project and you should probably look into it.
If you don't follow Nick and I, then I'm sure your portfolio is going to go down the toilet. But if you follow us...
I'm rich, bitch!
So get on it. Until next time, guys, stay tuned for your daily updates.
I've got balls of steel.
Of cryptocurrencies right here on Learn Crypto.
I've got balls of steel.
That is a true fact as well. Peace out, guys. Buy you some Bitcoin and be positioned for the financial opportunity of a lifetime. Peace.
Peace out.
I've got balls of steel.
Hey, stay positive, pal. Most people, when they lose, they whine and quit. But you got to be there for the turns. Everybody's got good luck, everybody's got bad luck. Don't run when you lose.
Play hard, play clean. Be careful out there. We'll see you all again. Sleep tight.